Yeah, y'all know what it is. We are live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. Shout out to my co-host Prez. He is in the building. Shout out to our official sponsors, Lifted Tees. Taz is in the building. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to another edition of the Fix Show live on DTF Radio. We're waiting on our DJ Epidemic to come into the room. We have a dope show lined up for y'all today. Let's get to it, man. Prez, what's up? How you been?
Yo, I mean, I've been great, man. Still out here in Atlanta, making some moves. Things is looking good. Finally, some things is, just getting my foot in some doors. So, it's all right. I'm enjoying the Southern hospitality. So it's all good. Everything good. No complaints on my side.
Right. Y'all can hear me good with my headphones on?
Yeah, you sound a little more crispy, Trace.
I think we all did the same thing.
The beats.
We got some headphones and got the beats. All right, we all in the same boat. Cool.
Right.
I can hear everybody.
Right. Taz, what's up? How you doing, Taz?
I'm good. Can't complain. Great week. More to come. Just preparing for my birthday. That's the new news is coming up.
You in Virgo too?
No. I'm a Libra.
Oh, okay.
Clear.
October
10th. Yep.
Nice.
We doing a nice little destination birthday. We're going to Vegas for a couple days.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Got to get the hell off the East Coast for a good minute.
Right.
Okay, I hear you. All right. Well, safe travels on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I still been thinking about this 5-year anniversary thing is really like breaking my skull. You know what I'm saying? I got a big skull, and I don't know. Like I woke up during the weekend, and I was like, I'm gonna cancel it. We ain't gonna have no 5-year anniversary, right? That was like Saturday. Then Sunday, I woke up again and I'm like, nah, I got to do something. Something has to happen. We got to do something. And it's just like we were trying to figure out what's going to happen with the indoor dining. And Cuomo just dropped the news today that they're reopening indoor seating September 30th at 25% capacity.
Okay. I'll take it.
That's not bad.
Outdoor seating still. So you got the outside part and you can sit inside. So
that leaves a little more room for us to have a few more people.
Right. If worse come to worse, I say we just do it at Crisis Bar.
Okay.
Worst come to worst.
I mean, that's not even worst come to worst. That's not a bad idea.
That's a good look.
Yeah.
It got food, it got hookah, it got drinks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already gonna be DJing there. So
that
you know what I'm
like
saying? So when's the 21st? Hold on one second.
It'll be a Wednesday. Ain't that so?
Wow, that's a Wednesday.
So we going live on the show at the anniversary?
That is dope.
We doing a live show at the anniversary?
I mean,
we could.
We could do a quick live show.
They got Wi-Fi. We could.
We ain't gonna have no way to talk and do nothing with no loud ass music in the back.
Well, we can do the show early.
We'll just cancel the show and do the live.
Yeah. We can do a live. Yeah, we can just tell people we going live, and then we all just kind of circle around the live here and there, just double check in as we.
I like that.
Yeah, it'll be one phone, or I can use my iPad to go live and post it somewhere, and everybody just keep coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me?
Like that.
But that's a I'll talk to the owner of the venue this weekend, and see what we could do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's in Brooklyn. I don't know how many people gonna want to travel to Brooklyn. But
man, yeah, man.
They'll be fine. Wherever we say we setting up, they better pull up and ask us that.
Right.
So I think that, or we can try Cove Lounge again, but I don't know.
Nah, listen, man, you got the setup going on in Crisis right now. See what they talking, and then
I feel like the Crisis is showing you the most love
Nah,
right
I know
now.
if I tell them it's a go.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
right.
so
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 I don't
I
think we
I
should.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
yeah
You're right.
yeah.
All right.
Right. So what
What's
I'm gonna
up though,
do
man?
is so what we're gonna do is keep it light. Just throw an event, 5 year anniversary. It just be us. We invite some friends. We invite some artists. I'm
Hmm.
gonna leave the celebrities out of it for this year. You know what I'm saying? It'll just be a us thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
cause
what's up.
there still can't be no performances or nothing like that. You know, so
Right.
maybe I'll get a special guest DJ or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it'll just be us. You know what I'm saying? Like we just invite some of our past guests. You know what I'm saying? Play some of their joints. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and just leave it like
Right.
that. You know?
Okay.
True.
Give out some free lifted samples again. That always works.
For
See
some
now we
reason, I
now.
stopped. I stopped being able to hear y'all. I don't know.
Can
Really?
you hear
Yeah.
me?
Go ahead, talk, y'all.
You can hear
Hello?
me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello.
so it is, but now I can't
Go
hear y'all.
go out and come back in, Trace. Go out and come back in. That's the go out and come back in
Yeah,
move.
I'll
You got to
cut.
look at me. There you go. Yo, App.
How you come on live and not here?
I've
Some
never
ghost
seen
stuff
nothing
for
like that
real.
before. I've never seen anything like that before. That's crazy.
Only F.
Drink just popped on. Boy said, I'm out of here, though. Listen, y'all see me. See me, but you don't.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Taz, you ever heard of tinctures? Tincture?
Yeah, I make them.
Oh, you make those too?
Hmm.
They come like in a little cap, you do it in a little bottle, you do the tincture. For real?
Yeah, I
Yo,
sent one to Brega.
y'all can hear me?
Hmm.
Yeah, you good. You can hear us.
Yes. I don't. I
The
just
ghost of
haven't heard.
epidemic is here, but Epic
He
not here.
popped on.
The ghost of epidemic is in the building. We're just waiting for his physical, but definitely here on in the spirit. But
Right.
yo, Taz, so the tincture, like how does that work? How do you do those? How you distribute those? Like I don't see you promote those too often.
I don't, because you can't sell certain things to just anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that's a concentrated
Yeah, I
process,
was told that it's
and
really
I don't
pretty
and
strong.
I don't and I don't want to be responsible for anybody not following directions. They already don't follow directions with the drinks.
Right, right,
And
right.
then, so but it's fine because it's controlled. So at best, you won't nothing will happen to you with the drinks, but with the tincture, no, I'm not doing it unless honestly, I'm working on where everything goes through a program, so you have to have a marijuana card. Like I'm not. You need to know your stuff. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like
Right.
you need to know your own tolerance. You need to know what you can take, what you can't take, because I have to cover myself as well.
right,
Right.
But
right.
but basically the process is for other like edible companies and other, whether they do drinks or cakes or whatever, everything that I make they still use for their own stuff. So if it comes down to the oil, the butter or whatever, I supply chefs as well.
Mm, okay.
So, but if
Right.
interpersonally, like if you need something, then we can talk off air. But I'm just not.
Right,
It's
right,
not
right.
something that I advertise. Yeah. But
I
like the
feel you.
honeys and stuff, yeah, I sell my honey. This is like a 8 ounce
That's it.
jar.
Now, is that CBD or THC?
This one is THC,
Okay,
very potent,
okay,
600.
really.
But it tastes just like honey. So that's why people like the honey, because you can literally put it on anything, in anything, and it'll just sweeten it.
So it's
And
not as
it can,
strong as the tincture, though.
it can be. It just depends on how much you want to, add to the honey. I can make this as strong as you want me to.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying, but the tincture they come in one concentrated like
I see what you're saying.
method,
Yeah,
right? Like
it's one form. Yeah, it's just one form.
yes,
So there's no taste. There's no like
yeah.
you're not gonna taste anything good. It's just it is what it is. It's whatever tincture is. That's what you have. But the honey is
You can use
infused
and
with.
you can
It's
infuse with
already
different stuff. Yeah.
right.
Right. Because somebody told me that they use the tincture for their tea. They put the tincture drops in their tea, and she also was telling me that she uses it by itself, but she'll put like 2 or 3 drops like under her tongue or whatever, and then like that's like
Oh,
her
okay.
dosage or whatever. So I was just like, I've never heard of that as a THC form. I've heard of that in CBD.
Ask her if she bought from me before. No, no.
Yeah, nah, she out here in Atlanta, so
Oh,
she was just telling me. She was telling, but I was asking in that reference because I was like, "Yo, I mean, shit, if I didn't know. I mean, let me ask Taz because being if you do, buy. I mean, you do sell it, then yeah, I'll put you on. I didn't know, but
yeah.
but yeah, I figured that you might know about it at least. Because she was telling me, but I was like, yo, I was like, no. She was like, oh, you want to try it? I'm like, hell no. Like, listen, listen, like I smoke, but I don't do a lot of other stuff. Like I don't do anything else really. So again, like even though it's THC, I'm not really willing to risk again, just she's like, oh, she said it's super concentrated. So it's like she's like, yo,
you just gotta know all right, obviously smoking is the easiest thing you could do without because you can't OD smoking. Like, you can't. I'm sorry.
Right.
People have tried, it doesn't work. You're either gonna just go to sleep.
You're just gonna pass out. Yeah.
or your throat is gonna hurt from too much smoking. Like Other than that, you can't overdose. But with the concentrated amount, if you put too much in it, yes, you could. It's still not gonna overdose, but you can bug out.
Be super, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know how to take the amount that you put into your body. So that's why I don't sell it to the public.
Right. I feel you.
That's exactly why I don't sell it to the public.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, I'm asking her, I'm like, yo, how do you know how much is? She's like, oh, you have to just continue to try and do this and do that. I'm like, yo, listen, see, that's why I don't do none of those edibles. I don't do none of the freaking nothing else. Like nothing else. All I do is and I don't even try.
But you had some stone pizza. You was busting that pizza down.
I mean, listen. No, don't get me wrong. I drink your drinks too. So I mean, yeah. I feel like okay, it's in pizza, and it's if I even if I wanted to put the drops in tea, okay, cool. But like to just straight up, she was like, yo, she put it under her tongue, and I'm just like, listen, I'm like, nah, listen.
Yeah, some people they want the extreme effect right away, so you can just put it under your tongue. But I prefer to put it into something.
The honey, the tea,
tea, juice, soda, whatever. Just and then you can take it back as a shot like that. It just needs. I don't want to burn my palate. I don't want to do that.
Right. But I feel you though. I appreciate that as far as how you handle your business, as far as with the situations like this, because you have people that's just in this type of field to just make money. And yes, you are obviously in it to make bread, but you also have a concern for the people that you're giving your products to. You understand? So I as a indulging of marijuana and THC products, CBD also, I do appreciate you thinking about that for your customers, as a business. So.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, for real. Right. For real.
So we are here live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. Shout out to our DJ Epidemic. He's gonna get into a quick 15-minute mix for y'all. And then 7:30, we'll get right into these interviews for today. We got 2 dope artists from the Evo Agency, more booking camp here today. 2 artists who are making an impact out there in the music industry, man. So stay tuned. Y'all know what time it is, man. We live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. We're going to hand it right over to DJ Epidemic for this 15-minute mix. And when we come back, y'all know what time it is. We're getting into these interviews. We live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. Epidemic, take us, man.
I'm about to to fuck you like I got a point to prove. About to ride it like I ain't got shit to lose. Hit me up when you ready, I'm coming through. I ain't stopping till I know you coming too. All on your body, I want you on mine. Please don't be easy, but please take your time. Look in my eyes like you fucking my mind. Shit, I need every inch when you put it inside. Need you to focus on me when I tighten up. I'ma need all your attention. Flipping me over, this round is over. About to go crazy, we flipping positions. I got you, cause you taught me how to fuck you back. So I can't tap out when you grab my hips. I gotta keep my arch, I gotta talk my shit. So I tell you to pull my hair when I take that dick. And I'm screaming your name, trying to let the neighbors know that I'm getting wetter with each and every fucking stroke. And when you done like this, I get to ride the whip. I'm getting back on top, hoping that you catch the strip. Good, but you can do better. Out of bed,
DJ Epidemic.
Come and make it rain down on me. You done did good, but you can do better. I done been wet, but I can get wetter. Come and make it rain down on me. We fuck, I want all of you, want every part of you, till I feel like I just can't deny that you had me.
We good?
Not sure. Look like F froze.
All right, we live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We are here. We waiting for our DJ to come right back in. We apologize once again. Like I said, we got a great show today. We got Courtesy up first. He will be on at 7:30. Shout out to the Evo Agency. Shout out to More Booking. Shout out to Scott Morris.
Shout out to Scott Morris.
Right. So we got a great show for y'all today. Trust me. We just
There's a lot of people. I just wanted my fault, Trase. I just wanted to give a shout out to people like Scott Morris too. By the way, man, he reminds me of everybody that, like, people like yourself, and anybody that's really do put on for the independent industry. I really like to show a lot of love to. Just being an independent manager for so long and knowing how hard it is to even have independent venues. Scott's been doing it for a long time, and he's one of the people that definitely shows a lot of love and like good energy. There's a lot of people out here scamming these artists, man. It's I've been through it. They take advantage of new artists so easily, so much. They host fake events that these A&Rs is gonna be at and all types of things. And it's unfortunate, but Scott's definitely been doing it for a long time, and he showed
I will
myself
say this.
a lot of love.
I've known Scott for a very long time. I actually DJ'd once or twice for him when he first started out, so right. I've known him for a while. We just started doing business again recently. It was a minute, but we sat down, we spoke like gentlemen, and I could honestly say from our new experiences with working with one another, he does great business. He knows how to do business. He knows how to do business right. And, if something, goes left, he knows how to handle himself really well. He knows how to conduct business and get it done. And salute to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think everybody has their, I think everybody go through their flaws in the beginning of starting their business up and everything. I think I've been through some, I've actually, even with my clothing business, when I first started, I was getting emails out crazy, with people receiving their orders late, or, just those things you go through as starting and going through your business and doing the business. So I'm not sure about y'all dealings, but I definitely know like everything always isn't perfect. I know I've been in those situations where I probably look at that as like,
no, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not saying that there was ever anything negative between us. I'm not saying that.
Nah.
I'm just saying if something does go wrong at an event, he knows
Yeah.
how to handle it and get it done. He knows how to do good business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my point.
Right. Yeah, man. Don't worry,
Some
Taz.
people
Your
don't
shirt's
know
coming.
how to. Some people don't know how to handle business correctly under pressure.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think you gotta. I mean, yeah, it's not for everybody, you know. And I've realized that going through this, seeing some of my peers or people around me try to start their own business, and you know, it's a dedication, man. You know, some things can go wrong, and that just breaks a person, and it makes you not even like, oh, I quit. You know, I've been around people that just literally they will start something. You see the energy, you see the love, the passion all in the beginning, and as soon as something starts to go wrong or not how it's supposed to go, they break. It's not for everybody. I mean, it's not for everybody, you know. So, yeah, salute to all the real entrepreneurs that's still, you know, getting it and doing what they're doing, and after some real, you know, hard shit, man. That's what it's about. It's going through the hardship and overcoming that. So
It's crazy because between me, him, and my boy Kevo, who has the lawyers and labels thing, we had a conversation, and I had to keep it a buck with both of them. And I grew up with Kevo. You know what I'm saying? Like they asked me, you know, how do I feel about being involved in certain things, and I told them the truth. Like, I really hate being involved in showcases or concerts because of my past experiences. It got nothing to do with anybody specifically. It just has to do with my experiences in being involved in those type of events. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for a DJ who's, you know, who's organized like me or likes to do things at a certain level, and being able to deal with artists who don't have their music labeled, or, you know, don't know if they're first, second, third, or fourth online, you know, or they come late, or I got to deal with management who's unprofessional, or I got to deal with, you know what I'm saying, like just certain things. And it just got to a point where, you know, if it's somebody that I know personally and they want me to do a showcase or a concert, I don't mind doing it. You know what I'm saying? If the money's worth it, on the side of that, if I don't know you and the money's worth it, then I will consider it. But me personally, like, would I just jump into something like that to jump it? Nah, it's difficult. It's difficult to find those type of events that are very organized and really on point with everything, because you're dealing with so many different personalities. You're dealing with a lot of different people with just a lot of different experiences, and sometimes no experience at all. So it's just hard, man. It's hard to deal with those type of situations, you know? Especially if you got 15 artists on the bill, 20 artists. Everybody come with their entourage. Everybody got a PR or manager, and they want you to hurry up and do this and do that. And, you know, it's a lot, man. It's really a lot.
Yeah. Nah, that's why, again, that's why I try to show as much love and support and in respects to the individuals that actually put that real work in for this type of industry, because I mean, it's all music and the entertainment industry. But for me, I think that, yeah, us on the underground or indie, there's a level of you know, industry that we're in ourselves, trying to break into the bigger.
I'm looking industry, down because I'm communicating with Epidemic, so I'm listening.
Nah, all good. Yeah, all good. I mean, you know, so yeah, man. So that's just basically everybody keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Even when the hard times come through, you know, fight through it and keep pushing. Taz, tell the people how long you've been doing your liquor.
Ooh, I just hit 3 years on August 12th.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Yes.
We ain't get no anniversary bottle, no anniversary shirt.
No, I didn't do anything yet because I was trying.
A cup,
listen, shush.
A bag, a pair of socks.
Ush. I was trying to throw my own little anniversary party, but because of all of the stuff that's going on with the indoor-outdoor dining situation, I just been putting it on hold because I just don't know. But that was the plan, was to really like do a whole thing and have paraphernalia to give out and all that good stuff. So
have the whole 3 years been easy for you?
Easy. There's no such thing as easy for an entrepreneur. I wish. It's been one hell of a roller coaster, but I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right.
because I learned so much that I
The
can't,
learning
you know,
process. Yes.
yeah, it's definitely a learning process, and you can't, when I first started, everyone had like their suggestions on what I should do to get big real quick, and that was the one thing I just knew I didn't want to do is get big real quick. Because
Right.
when you rise to the top real quick, and you don't know how to control it, manage it, you don't know the real value of your own business. Anybody can give you a number and take it from you, and then you just sitting there looking dumb when you find
Right.
out it was worth millions and
Right.
you just let it go for chump change.
Right.
So I
Right.
said, no,
Right. Right. Right.
I wanna be a part of the whole process. I want to learn every little thing there is to learn. So if anything was to ever happen, I can always do it again. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. 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 All right.
You know.
So we got our first guest of the night here in the virtual studio. Shout out to the homie Courtesy. Let's bring him in. We live on the
Yes.
Fix Show, DTFradio.com. Shout out to Scott Morris, Evo Agency, more bookings. Courtesy is here in the building in the studio. We're about to bring him in. Salute to him. We're going to get this interview going, man. Just waiting for Courtesy to come in. I guess everybody
Had a great show, man.
All right, man. All right, we live on the Fix Show,
Yes.
DTFradio.com. We got the homie Courtesy in the building. What's up, man?
Yes.
We can't hear you, man. We can't hear you. You might have to go out and come back in.
I might have to hook up the headphones. The Bluetooth probably not in.
Make sure your Bluetooth good, man.
Nah, you just muted your mic. Unmute your mic.
Unmute your mic. We can hear you.
It's unmuted. It's unmuted.
Nah.
No, we still can't. You gotta have to come in and come back, go out and come back in. The streaming thing ain't that easy. It ain't that easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good though. It's all good, man. Yo, it's funny, man. Like you don't catch yourself knowing that you're about to go live on the air, doing the streaming, and you fixing the spot where you're about to film yourself, like stream, fixing everything, making everything good. You know what I'm saying? Like you wiping stuff down, all that. You know what I'm saying? And you making sure you good on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Make sure the lips not chapped.
Right. Right.
Get your eye boogers out your eyes. Listen.
It's crazy. This virtual thing is crazy, man. And then you look back at the videos. I don't know if y'all see the videos I be posted on Facebook of this live. Like I posted on Facebook.
But I reshare it.
I be watching it and yo, we be fidgeting so much. We be like,
like that. You don't know what to do.
And we don't notice. We don't notice. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just hilarious. You feel me?
Can't help it.
I can only imagine.
It's hilarious to watch those videos back, man.
Are you clipping it out? Cut those parts out.
We're not cutting nothing out. We're not cutting nothing out, man. The only thing we cut out is whatever we post on Instagram. Other than that, YouTube and Facebook go get the raw uncut deal right there.
So, yo, the Fix Show has a YouTube? It's on YouTube? Or is it DTF Radio
We
YouTube?
have our own YouTube, but we stopped doing the YouTube because they kept blocking us every week worldwide.
Yeah.
Worldwide. Not just in certain places. Worldwide, we were getting blocked. So I was just like, it don't make no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even if you use like, wow.
It's already too much when we have to stop the stream because of the music, then start the stream again. So you would have like 5 parts of one show on YouTube. That don't make no sense. I'm not gonna edit 5 videos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm not gonna do that. It already takes a lot of time for me to do the editing the way we do it, to post on Instagram the way we post it, and to have it the way we look. It takes a lot of time. The video editing, throwing the border around it, it takes a long time.
Mm,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just stopped. You know what I'm saying? So I just, it is what it
And
is,
there's
you know?
it is no way around it. There's nothing you can like pay into, buy into to be able
Unless
to pay to get it.
we just play independent people's music. But even with independent people's music, if they have it on iTunes and Spotify, and they're part of a distribution deal or something like that, then you could
Hmm.
get shut down too. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, they not playing.
And
And
now
what's still music?
Facebook now starting. Okay, so courtesy's back. Let's see. All
Can
right,
y'all hear
man.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. You good, man.
Yay!
Okay, man. All right, man. You good, man.
We in
Good, man.
here.
Right, man. Right. You here, man. Okay.
Let's
All
go.
right,
Let's
man.
get
We
it, man.
live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com, man. Welcome for the first time to our show. This is my co-host on your top left, Prez. That is my co-host. To the bottom right, that is Taz, our official sponsor of the show. She owns Lifted Tees. So we here, man. You know, I go by the name of DJ Trase, just in case you didn't know. But what's up, man? How you doing?
Great, man. Great, man. Let's try and
Right.
let's already get it going. You know what I mean?
Right, man. So let's start all the way from the bottom, man. Let's tell the people where you from.
I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Well,
Oh,
actually,
Jersey in the
yeah,
building. Okay.
I'm a Jersey. Yeah. I was actually born in Haiti, but I grew up in Jersey though. So I'm Haitian. My
Okay.
background Haitian, but Jersey's where I'm repping.
All right.
True.
Dope. We haven't had anybody from Jersey, right, Prez? We haven't
y'all
had
got
Jersey in a minute.
y'all done got the right one.
Right. Okay.
Right
Okay. Okay. Right. So being from Jersey, man, what's the landscape? What's the landscape of music out there in Jersey right now? What's the landscape looking like as far as music?
I mean, it's a lot of talent in Jersey. It's a lot of talent in Jersey, and we all individually pushing to get to that, to that level where the world sees us. You feel me? Because, like I said, the most recent artist who was really, really big out of Jersey was Fetty Wap. You feel me? But there's so many new other artists that's going down, that's doing thing. Like my boy Rack Boy from Patterson, Coyle Ray, she's from Jersey.
Coyle
So
Ray. I just heard about her recently. I just came across her recent word.
Yeah, so it's a lot of us that's been hustling and grinding. You feel me? And it's just like, it's a lot of Jersey people in the industry, but artist wise, like top wise, like mainstream wise, we don't have that much, but we all pushing because we got some dope music. Like
It seems like when it comes to Jersey artists, and I'm gonna try to say this as best as possible so nobody thinks that I'm saying anything wrong about Jersey, but I've had this show for 5 years, right?
mhm.
And we've had this show for 5 years, and it seems like every time we have a Jersey artist, the Jersey artists are saying that there's that Jersey's still trying to get put on. Like what you think is the actual issue with Jersey artists in the music industry? Is it because you don't think that Jersey artists are being heard or seen enough, or you think that the music
Um,
industry is choosing not to want to see, or
no.
what's your take on that?
I don't think it's music industry not choosing to want to see us because good music is good music, and people's gonna they want what's gonna make the buildings, lights stay on. You feel me? I just think that a lot of Jersey people don't get the fuck out of Jersey and network with people that can make the moves for them. You feel me? And that's what I've done. Like most of my team, they're from New York.
Right.
My team that got me here, they're from New York. That got me on with DJ Trase, Taz, and Prez. You feel me? So the whole thing is, I just feel like with Jersey artists, they just gotta learn how to network outside of New Jersey.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. And New York is right next door, and a lot of them don't take advantage of that.
Yeah,
Right.
use your resources.
I mean that makes some sense because I've known some DJs who are here in New York who have told me, through their experiences that, the reason why certain things haven't happened for them is because they haven't mingled with people and they've always stood to themselves. So, I could
Mhm.
understand that, but as an artist, I mean, I think it's pretty common sense if you're coming into the music industry and you're an artist that you're gonna have to talk to people, even people that you don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
just think that's common sense. That's me. Other
Mhm.
people might not think that's common sense, but this is a industry where you have to talk to people. Somebody you might not like might be cutting you a check. Somebody you
Exactly.
might not like might be performing with you. Somebody you might not like might be on the same bill with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's either you here to get heard and make money and make a career, or you here to still have beef with people. Like I don't, you know what I'm
Yeah.
But you
saying?
know
Like
what?
it's just,
But you know what the thing is with that? Like he just said exactly what I've been saying. For these past couple of years, how the music has changed and what is kind of needed. You kind of need, as an artist, more than today, more than like 10 years ago, management or somebody to look over or help with your career because
Right.
again, not saying that Courtesy couldn't get himself here or in any other places, but like he said, he has people that's working with him, for him, to help him get that networking out. It's only really but so much Courtesy as an artist, as one individual, can even actually go and network. It's only but so many places he can go and be at one time or whatever, while you need somebody, or you should have somebody that can actually put you in those places without you even actually being there. You know,
Exactly.
and
right.
artists
Facts.
themselves don't actually think like that majority of the time because they focus on their music, they focus on the craft. So the business side of things. I mean, would you agree, Courtesy?
100%. 100%. I tell everybody, like, what I mean, when you see my Instagram or my music videos and all that, I'm the man behind everything. Like
Right,
my decision, you know what I mean? Like my manager, like, like Scott's like more my partner, but we all have a
right,
position. You feel me? And
right,
like in here, what I've done is, like I said, I made sure as an artist, I made it to build my whole brand to make it easy for somebody to work with me.
right,
You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? So basically, I'm making it very easy for you to work with me because
right,
you know what I mean. Before I went to Scott, shout out to Scott who got me booked Eagle Agency. I was an artist like when he was doing his tours. I went over and beyond because this is what I genuinely want to do, and I get the game. So when we was to go on these college tours and all that, I would be the only artist, literally. I'm not no cap, only artist I would drive to the locations. I would have my folding table and all that and merch. So I would always set up. Sometimes I wouldn't sell not a damn thing.
right,
But it's the whole presentation and letting like people know you may not ever see me again, but you're gonna respect me as an artist. You're like I'm the person you need to be following and need to be knowing. So I'm not just gonna rap on stage. Hey yo, follow my Instagram, which nobody gonna really fucking remember.
right,
Right.
I have flyers. I have flyers. I have flyers to this day. I tell them, listen, you'll stand out even more when you market and promote yourself with flyers because nobody do it. It seems like
right.
such a old thing. So imagine how much you'll stand out. Everybody's so lazy just doing online promotion, but
Yeah,
that
man.
person you meet in the mall is nowhere near none of your 1,000 networks.
Right,
And you just missed that one person.
right,
They don't know. They not have the music. Oh, some people that's follow you. They're not reposting your stuff on their IG story for their network to see it. So
Right.
Right.
since people got so lazy, and I always was on that street promotion, I double up on that. So
Right,
now
right.
I stand out when I get a little 3x4 card with my black ass on it with my name and everything. They also like, oh wow, and then you be surprised how people like, yo, this is wow, and I be looking at them, wow, nigga, this is old
So
school.
organized and professional. Listen, it goes
Yeah,
a long way.
this is so cheap.
Right, right.
People, they don't. It's like it's so cheap, but people look at what's going on now. I'm like, oh, yo, look, promotion never stops. It never dies. Street promo never dies. You feel me?
Right.
So Like I said, I did that with Scott, showing him that, yo, I'm more of just a person who's come rap. I told Scott, listen, I'm one of the artists who put their money where their mouth is, because a lot of people think that a manager's supposed to do everything for you and financially. No, nigga, they're supposed to manage what you got going on that you built.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I've
said
what's up? When you gonna pay for studio time for me? Your manager is supposed to pay shit. Honestly, your manager is supposed to help manage what you got going on.
Right.
You feel me? And this is the reason why the people I've met along the way, they're more likely they want to help and work with me, because sometimes people will look at you how hard you work. Sometimes they be like, "Damn, man, you deserve to get on, man." Because sometimes that's how people will work with you. Because they see how hard you working, and it's a feeling. It's a feeling they gotta have. Some people might be a little shy, some might be all business, and some people you can actually touch their feelings without you knowing, because of how hard you work. And they deep down say, you know what, this person deserves a chance.
Right.
I'm gonna open the door for them. Come in. Yeah. You feel me? And that's how you gotta look at it.
It's not always about talent. Sometimes your talent gotta match your work ethic. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. You feel me? You can't have all the talent in the world and not have no type of work ethic. You can't have a hard working work ethic and not have talent. I mean, it just, to me, that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So when you say things like, you know, your manager is not supposed to do this, like, shout to my manager, Jay Corbin. Like, I tell people all the time, like, your manager is supposed to manage you. He's not supposed to get you no bookings. That's how you get a booking agent to book you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want people to pay for stuff, you get yourself an investor, you get yourself a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things that work differently in your music career. You understand what I'm saying? In this music industry, you feel me? So I mean, you know, if managers want to go out their way and do certain things, that's cool. But you know, that's a bonus. You know what I'm saying? That's great. But it's really for them to manage your career. So you're right on that. I salute you on that knowledge that you have of that. You know what I'm saying? So how long you been doing this?
Like I've been doing this since I was like a little kid for real. Like, other people like, yeah, I just started 3 years, 4 years. No, I've been doing it for damn near all my life. I'm not even gonna cap. Most rappers be like, no, I've been grinding. I've grew as an artist. You know what I mean? I learned how to write songs, concepts. You know what I mean? I have an ear for it. I get it. I understand what I'm here for. I understand what this music business is about. I'm not here to make music for my homies and personally, and then start complaining why niggas ain't playing my shit. Like, no, I gotta tell people this music industry is a fucking business. So therefore, you gotta cater to the masses of people, not yourself. And not to. Sometimes people are like, I want to do music for me. Once you sign a deal, you're not doing music for you no more, bro.
Right.
Or sis, you're not doing music for you no more. You know what I mean? It's a job. Let's deliver something that makes these people want to keep buying or want to keep listening. You feel me? And don't take it personal. You know what I mean? Don't take certain things personal. And I had to learn that. And you know, and spending my own money, learning how it is to spend your own money. And I can tell people, you don't know. You know when you really are dedicated and an artist, when you are willing to spend hundreds of dollars knowing you might not get nothing back in return.
Right.
I feel about that.
I like how this goes on, man. I like how you talk, man.
You're not scared to invest in yourself. That's
scared. I mean, scared is an understatement. A lot of these artists don't think about it. They won't do it because they feel like it's supposed to be from somebody else. They waiting for somebody else to come.
And that's the ones you know that, oh, you really don't want to be a rapper. You're just doing it because it's cool. Because my nigga, you want to be scared to be spending that money on that female you trying to fuck, right? I bet you had to drop. You had to drop $300 to get that ass though. You want to take her to dinner. You know, you gonna get yourself an outfit. You know what I'm saying? You might get a telly. You gonna get some bud. You gonna get some liquor. By the time you spend all that, my nigga, you could have got a song mixed.
Right. Or like you said, you could have got one of those cheap ass piece of papers to give somebody.
or instead of getting the new Balenciagas to put on Instagram, you could have used that bread
to pay DJ.
I'm gonna tell you the real shit to somebody. I'm like, yo, bro, you trying to be all fashionable and all that to look right, and you a so-called artist, right? I'm like, yo, you want to impress a female? If you're doing it just to impress girls, right? Let's just say. No. This is what I thought something. Let's just say you're doing this rap shit just to impress a girl. All right. You know why you should invest in a video, my guy? Because that same video, you can keep reusing it to bag more girls if you want it. If this is the reason why you're doing it. I be trying to tell people like smart ways to invest into your career to make it sense for them. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, so if a nigga be like, yo, you know, you trying to get fresh, I peep it. I'm like, yo, bro, you be doing some shit to try to like to look like the rapper. But if you drop the video and then let's just say, like I said, you're doing it just for clout. Imagine that one video, you could always meet somebody like, yeah, y'all do. That one video can keep impressing them. That Balenciaga gonna go out of date.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
So it's like,
They're not
bro,
listening.
He's speaking
like,
gospel right now. You better go ahead.
They're not listening.
So that's how I know when a nigga not really like spend bread. Like it's times I don't talk to artists. If I'm collaborating with them and we're gonna do a video and bro, we're gonna go half on this video. When I tell them, they're like, damn, bro. I'm like, damn, bro.
Wasn't you popping bottles last night?
Right.
Yeah. or not even, because some people that can't pop bottles, they still be trying to stunt. And I'm like, bro, like, you're not ready for this.
So, let me ask you. So Curtis, let me ask you, man. We was talking about this earlier as far as just even when outside of the money, because I tell my artists all the time, I get a lot done without money, without monetary, and I get a lot in return, and it's not always monetary value. You understand? Right. So going through these years, you've been doing it for so long, like how hard would you say, like, have you ever been at a point in time where you felt like you might have wanted to quit, or not quit, might have just been something where it's just really rough for you? You got down to a real low place where, you felt like maybe the money wasn't right, the people wasn't around you wasn't right. Have you ever been in that space, or was it always just been like everything good and I'm grinding and things just happening?
I've been in that space like, damn, fuck. But then I get right to fight back up like, yo, I don't want to do nothing else but this. Because like, again, a chick could be playing you the fuck out, but it ain't stopping you trying to get another girl, right? So with me, with this music shit, it's like, it's no excuses. It's already embedded in me that, yo, like, if I'm going to keep doing this because this is what makes me happy and this is part of my life. It has to be part of your life. It's hard to explain. Because I hate when people are like, yo, I had a, I got a love for, like, no, you can really have a deep love for what the fuck you want to do, whether it's music or whatever, for you to keep continuing after you don't fall on your ass. It's like a chick that keep getting her ass beat and you keep going back to that guy because you love him so much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I definitely get what you're saying, and for me, like me as an individual DJ, like I tell people, like I'm not even a DJ. Like DJing is not what I do. DJ is who I am. I am a DJ. It's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Like deep down inside, like we could be talking about music, and I'm already mixing 5 records in my head. Like that's just in me, without me even thinking. You know what I'm saying? So. I get where you're coming from, and it's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yo, as an artist, this is really shit I'm about to tell you right now. As an artist, I always say this, right? Let's just say, God forbid, I don't get no higher level as an artist, like the main top tier artist. I always feel like maybe God blessed me to know all this knowledge and having this passion. Because who won't say I won't be the next Coach K or P from QC, because you know how many artists I know now, younger than me, my age or older, they be coming to me for advice because they see how well structured I am. I don't have artists even ask me, like, bro, would you manage me? And they know I'm a rapper. Because when they speak to me, I don't speak to you as an artist, like, yeah, I got this going. I speak to you like, yo, what you got going on? It's just like an automatic thing. When I see an artist talking some shit and he don't know nothing, I'm like, bro, you need to do this. Do that. Yo, are you getting all your money? Yo, go to Sound Exchange, bro. Don't just go to ASCAP. You feel me? Register you get your awards. And people be sitting there like, yo, bro, thank you so much, bro. Yo, I appreciate you so much. And I'm like, that's cool. You know what I mean? Because I was that person who didn't know shit and I be doing things. I used to be wish like, yo, like, damn, bro, you know how talented I am. You know how genuine I really want to do. Why didn't you put me on? Why didn't you tell me the information? Why didn't you make me go the wrong way? Like you know how genuine was. And I always been, and I still go through it now. But me as accepting the fake shit, the phony shit, and understand the business wise, I'm good. But when I see another artist who don't know no better, and I start to be discouraged, I'm quick to give them advice because, like, bro, my nigga, like, I've been there, I'm still there, and it's like, yo, you're not gonna run into a lot of artists like me. I know for a fact.
So how many of your artists that you've been around, you've done that with, is still doing it, or still right now pursuing that? Like
pursuing what you mean, like
I mean, pursuing being an artist. How many artists are you around that stopped being rappers, or that you might have said that, oh, yo, they was doing it before me or after you? And how many of those artists, or you might have invested some time in some people, are they still doing it? Are they still having that passion for it?
No.
Just like you.
No. I have some friends that I started off with, like, I was trying to do some G Unit shit. You feel me? And these artists that I had, I actually did videos with them. You know what I mean? They wasn't all in like me. They wasn't willing to invest in the music videos. They're looking at me like, "Yo, Kurt, what we gonna do? What we gonna like?" What? I'm like, bro, I'm not really, my nigga. Like, I'm in a position where I can show y'all how to get popping and lit, but we gotta do this collectively. You feel me?
Right.
And these artists that I used to work with, whatever. Like, one of them had 3 kids and all that stuff. Like, all right, you done up. The other one, he didn't really have the passion to invest in himself. He was being too cheap. It is what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? One was being too cheap with his own career himself, and the other one, he was on some like he was just
like
messing with girls and just like like you got 1 kid, you got 3 kids.
So one not focused, one not serious. And the other one got too much going on. Yeah.
Too much going on. You feel me? So it's like, oh, damn. And they looking at me now, like, years later, like, damn, they regret it. I'm going to tell you, like, I tell people like this. I don't knock people who don't do it, but the best thing to do, don't put yourself in too many situations that's going to prevent you to move forward in these rap games, entertainment industry, because you have to do so much. Listen, I don't have no kids. My girlfriend broke up with me last year because we were so together for so long. She's wondering, like, yo, when the fuck are we going to have a child or get married and nothing like that? And I'm looking at her like, yo, I'm trying to provide a greater lifestyle than you looking at your best friends and everybody married and shit. Half of them not even fucking happy. Most of them are cheating on each other anyway. You're just doing it. You're just doing it. Like, I know a lot of my own.
That is hilarious.
I know a lot of my own friends who are in position, who got kids. They're looking at me. I live on my own. I'm not living with no girl. I'm not under no girl. I got my own apartment. That's why to be it's not cheap to be a rapper. I'm like, yo, it's expensive to be an artist.
Right.
It's expensive. Yes. You feel me?
Yo, so let me ask you, man. Do you use any of these? Yo, you good with your stuff that you've been through, man. Have you used any of this stuff to inspire any of your music, especially any of your new music that you have out right now?
Like when I be the content. When we talking about
like I mean, as far as you use a lot of female and male relationship references. 1 and 2, you've had some situations as far as what with friends and stuff. So is any of that part of your music?
I definitely mentioned some of that part of my music. You know what I mean? Especially the intro to my latest project right now called The Collage, and I mentioned that. I did a line. I said like, it used to be me and you. Once upon a time, but you didn't believe in the grind, and look at you missing out on the rise. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, we used to be a partner. We used to be a partners in crime, one at a time. You know what I mean? But you didn't believe in the grind, and look at you missing out on the rise. And that was a subliminal towards some of the people I've been with in the past. Like, bro, like I get it. It's just it can be so. Like, damn, I'm not where I want to be, But my nigga, you gotta genuinely want it. That's the only way you're gonna survive.
Right.
If it's not genuinely there, it's gonna eat you up. You're gonna be sad. Me, I'm like, bro, I keep putting music out. I'm good. This one makes me happy. Like I said, some people like to invest money in their cars and sneakers, whatever. I feel gladly spending $2,000, $1,000, $1,500 on a music video, or to get $300, $350 to get my songs mixed. Like the people I work with to get my songs mixed, they charge $350 for a whole blacked out record. Right. $300, $350 to get my whole song. So even when I do a freestyle, I'm still paying that same engineer to mix my shit as if this part of something that's gonna be on a project, because it's quality.
Right.
Once you start something, you can't go backwards. And with me, it's like I don't did so much in my neighborhood, to the point that they're looking at me like, bro, they're looking like I'm already on. And I'm like, yo, I'm not there yet. Because once you're not there, you always feel like it's more to do. It's more to do, more to do. And I don't have time to celebrate. So then sometimes I look at my people in my neighborhood, they're like, bro, they look at me like I'm on. They're like, you are on. You're on. But I don't look at it like that because I know
you got bigger goals.
Yeah, I know there's more on the other side of the fence. Yeah, I'm looking at it like, I see what's on the fence, bro. Like,
talk about collage, man.
The collage.
Talk about the new music that we about to play, we about to get into. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, well, the collage, I just dropped it. I dropped it like last summer, but I'm still shooting videos for that. I dropped a video called "You See Me" off that. I'm about to drop I'm shooting another video next week. It's called BFL. It's like a R&B girl record featuring B Morgan. And what I'm doing is I'm dropping singles every 2 months because that project been out, but ultimately new to y'all. And I always tell people like, you know what I mean? I've always learned you got hits, bro. Keep pushing it. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. I got some songs, and a video is like resurging the record that's already out.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying about?
How long has the project been out?
The last like a year, only a year. You know what I mean? But I've been dropping singles afterwards though too.
Right.
Just to feed, you know what I mean, my fan base or the new people that's been checking me out. And same token, still dropping videos for the project I got out now. Like I said, old to me, new to y'all.
Right. And as far as this TikTok joint, you got a TikTok shake.
Yes.
Talk about that. I don't know nothing about no damn TikTok. I don't got TikTok.
Actually,
listen,
when
let me tell you, when I did that record, I didn't know about TikTok either. Let's break it down for y'all, right? So, quarantine, I'm on Instagram. Everybody's on TikTok. I'm like, oh man, another fucking app I gotta get on as an artist. Shit. That's what I'm thinking. Because you know, as a rapper, we gotta get on every type of platform. So now I'm like, you know what? I'm a songwriter. Like I said, I'm a songwriter. I like, you know what I mean? And I look at it like, you know what? If I know how you watch Jamie Foxx show, he had to do jingles. Remember, you were working at a
right.
So I look at it like, you know what? This platform's so dope. I'm about to make a jingle for it. That's how I thought of it. Like I'm about to make a jingle. So realistically, if you notice, if you listen to the song, there's no cursing in the songs. And I kind of noticed demographic is a lot of women who like it, kids, and this, that, and third, and my family. So that's why in the intro, grab your mother, your grandmother. I'm already painting that picture before the song drops to make it should make the listeners, the consumers feel like, oh, okay, this is something like it's family thing. It's a family thing. You know what I mean? Right. Lyrically wise, I'm talking that shit where if somebody who rap, they be like, oh, nah, he going in. You feel me? It's a balance you got to have where you can still cater to the people who like the lyrics and still cater to the people who I just like the beat and the hook. You feel me?
Right.
So, and I came with that jingle and I was like, yo, the director, J. Rodriguez, shout out to him. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, bro, I want to shoot a video. I shot it in my apartment. You know, you work what you got. You feel me?
Right. I saw the video today.
You know what I mean? Invited 3 girls. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be so fun. You ain't gotta get naked. It's gonna be real fun. All right, cool. And we shot the video, and that was it right there. You feel me? And we pushing it.
Right.
I mean, so unfortunately, we didn't have too much shows, but I've been doing a couple of shows because stuff been opening up a little bit in New York. But that record is definitely, you know what I mean, something I just did for fun, and it's catching.
And it's popping.
All right, man. So before we get to that joint, that's the joint that we got in the email. We got Epidemic who's about to play the joint. I gotta say, man, I gotta say, man, we got our 5-year anniversary coming up of this show, 5 years of the Fix Show, and I gotta say, man, we've interviewed a lot of people, man, and you gotta be one of the very, I'm not gonna say very, I'm gonna say you one of the few who are really knowledgeable of this music industry, and you on the right track, and you saying the right things, and it seems like you got everything going for yourself as an independent artist, and that's always great to hear an artist like yourself who take it real serious like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people got great stories, but they don't got that business right. You got a great story and the business right, so that's great, man. That's a good thing. Salute to you, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Like I said, I just want to just make sure, like, you know, when I run into people like you guys and everything, just to know that, you know what I mean, I give you a real good reason why you should support and rock with me after we go our separate ways. You feel me?
For What's up?
Likewise.
It's like I like, you know, people like, yo, this is my music, man, I'm dope. But nah, man, get to know me. Like I could probably help you out. Maybe on some
Right.
business shit. You feel me?
Right.
But you know what I mean. But I don't want you ever to feel like you're supporting me because of yeah, you might be cool with the people's in my circle, but I really want you to rock all Trase, Taz. You know what I mean? Epidemic. I say it's Epidemic, right? Oh,
Yep.
okay, cool. I'll think about the other name. I want, but I just want, you know what I mean? I want y'all to really genuinely like want to rock with me, not because
Right.
y'all close with somebody on my team that brought me aboard here.
Right.
You feel me? Like the music is dope, but also my energy is way more dope.
Nah, man, you good. You good in our book, man. You good in our book, man.
Yeah,
You good in our, man. I would like to have a drink with you, man. You a funny ass dude, man.
Right.
Funny ass dude, man.
First, man.
5-year anniversary,
I'm
man.
a
You're gonna come out. You're gonna pop out with us, man.
Right, we gonna invite you to the 5-year anniversary, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we doing something.
All right, no, I'm in there. I'm in there. Listen,
We gonna do
I'm in
something like
Jersey,
that.
but I'm always every day like I live out there.
Right.
Man. Nah, it's all good, man. All right, so we gonna get to this joint called TikTok Shake by the homie Courtesy. Shout out to More Bookings, Evo Agency. Shout out with DJ Epidemic. Epidemic, man, let's get to this single called TikTok Shake. Everybody mute your mics, please. Let's go.
Public service announcement. I need every female around the world to grab your bestie, your cousin, your sister, your mother, your aunt, even your grandmother. Pull your phones out. Let's get on TikTok and work.
Shorty in tip-top shape, do it for the TikTok, ayy. You ain't gotta feel no way, do it for the TikTok. Booty looking real firm, do it for the TikTok, ayy. You ain't gotta wait your turn, do it for the TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, do it for the TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the TikTok. Yikes! Shorty look real nice. She's looking like a whole damn wife. Wanna get married right now, throw rice. I got good pipe, so girl, let me put it in your life. Hit my credit card and go swipe. Swear to God, you can have whatever you like. Say. But on another note, here's a bottle with a Henny going round the boat. Loosen up a little bit and let it dine throat. Finna have a good time, tell your nigga adios. Then your homegirl like bestie, let's go. Finna go twerking for a real goal. Always touch down if the last play don't work. Guarantee I'ma hit the field goal. Yes, sir. Shorty in tip-top shape, do it for the TikTok, ayy. You ain't gotta feel no way, do it for the TikTok. Booty looking real firm, do it for the TikTok, ayy. You ain't gotta wait your turn, do it for the TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok. Do it for the TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the TikTok. Turn it up.
Yeah, man, we're live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. That was TikTok Shake by the homie Courtesy. He is in the building. Oh, man. All right, man. We gonna get to this feedback. We're going to start with the homie DJ Epidemic, who is up top on the left. Epidemic, man, what you think of the record?
I like the record. It's smooth. It's pretty smooth. It's great for the time. You know, it's short, TikTok, so makes sense. And you know, for what it is, it's a good record.
Right. All right, we're gonna go down to the bottom left. Prez, man, my co-host Prez. What's up, man? What you think of the record?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Usually, I'm gonna be honest. Usually, I would hate records like this just because they just like I'm not in that time of like, you know, shaking for TikToks and all that. However, this record hard, right? This record hard only because really I don't have kids either, but I have nieces and nephews. And when I tell you that the TikToks they be doing for me, I hate. Like they got the Cardi B's, they got all these other little, you know, sounds that I be listening, like I be like, y'all shouldn't be doing that. You feel me? Like y'all shouldn't be doing those TikToks. If I was to hear something like this, and they doing it, and they in there. I would go tell my mom and be like, yo, listen, come on, ma, let's go play with the kids and do the TikTok. You feel me? And I also want to credit I know you said in the verses was a little bit more, of course, balanced with the adultness and stuff. The first verse, right before it was like a Henny line, right before the Henny line was still kid-friendly, family-friendly in the verse. So you did take a good amount of the song and dedicate it to where it's able to be played. And again, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I commend that record. Keep pushing that.
Taz, what's up, man? Top right.
What's up? Nah, I love the song. The funny thing is, I actually checked out the video before this interview, and I'm glad I got a chance to see the video because I can see the fun that you put behind the song. Like the song automatically spells fun. You hear the beat, it makes you just want to move. It's not about listening to the lyrics. It's really a groove. It's really a bop.
Right.
But the video, I'm like, this made me want to shake my ass. All right. All right. Any song that makes me want to shake my ass is a winner. So congratulations to you on that.
And Taz is pretty conservative, by the way, courtesy.
Little do you know I'm not.
That you know of. That you know of.
Well, damn. Well, damn, Taz, you've been to our parties. You
just never around. I'm sorry.
Taz after dark is a different person.
So ask David.
Heard you. Okay, copy that.
Right.
What's up, Trase?
Right. So down to me, man. I'm kind of like I guess I'm considered like the asshole of the show. I always got to find something to say about something. But I'm going to say it's a good record, man. It's a good record. I do have one little point. And that's just hearing it from headphones here and listening on the phone. You have to be really, really careful with those type of songs that have a deep bass, a deep bass, because you might pump it so hard somewhere that the bass might start sounding distorted. You know what I'm saying? Like so you gotta be, from just like a production standpoint, engineer standpoint, from your ears as an artist, like you want to make sure that these songs that have kind of like a little story behind them, you want people to really hear it, and you want to be able to play it loud whenever you can, that it nothing is taken away from that, you know what I'm saying? Because like I ain't gonna lie, I had to tell Epidemic to lower the bass down a little because it sounded a little distorted from my side, you know what I'm saying?
That might have been this StreamYard thing.
No, but there's what I'm saying, like this is why I say you got to be real careful. You understand what I'm saying? Like
right. That's something I definitely will have to talk to like the person
mixing. Right. So when you got songs that have bass like that, try to listen to those type of songs in different settings so you could see, so you can hear like, okay, it sound like this here, it sound like that there. Okay, I gotta tweak this, I gotta tweak that. That way you can meet it in the middle. I'm just giving you a little advice for the future. You know what I'm saying? I like the joint. Right. It sounds like a fun joint. I've never been on TikTok. The only TikToks I see is whatever's on World Star. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really.
Hopefully this won't make it, courtesy.
Right.
Hopefully this won't make it the World Star for Trase.
Right. So good job on the song. Good job on the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was put together correctly, man. I like your energy, man. You know what I'm saying? I like your energy. We love your energy here, man. We want to see some more stuff. We want to see some more stuff from you, man. Like, you could stop by whenever you want out here, man, on the Fix Show, man. Hopefully when things get better, you can come into the studio. You know
I wish I could,
yeah. Keep sending us some music. You feel me? Keep sending us some joints.
Definitely.
And keep doing what you're doing out there, man. If you want right now, give out your shout outs, let people know where they can find you. Let us know what you got coming up next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big shout out to my team. Mo Bookers Agency, Evil Agency, Scott, Mark. My shout out to my brand, lead team, and all my fan base. I call them the lead team. All my female fans, I call them my leading ladies. Shout out to the lead team and the leading ladies. And you can find me I got a website, courtesy.com, KERTASY.com. It's the, you know what I mean, the number one stop shop for all my other links. So I'm the only courtesy out there. That's why I'm kind of glad that, not kind of, I am glad like that. Like, I know when I spell like that way. So it's very easy to find me. And all my social networks and all the platforms is just courtesy, nothing special, except for Facebook, official courtesy. But once you type in courtesy, you'll see the blue check next to it. So I'm verified on Facebook as well. So yeah, courtesy, courtesy.com, YouTube, all that. And I promise you, the project I have out right now, the collage, yeah, probably like my whole objective when I made that project, that EP, was to make nothing but singles, but all different vibes. So they all don't sound the same. They're all a different concept, but I promise you, they're all single-driven type records. Because like I said, I take pride in writing songs, and I take my time, and I really, you know what I mean, when it comes to picking the beats and then writing the chorus, like I'll be on my Diddy shit when I record music, when I write music. Sometimes it might take me a whole month or 2 months to finish a song. I might do a hook and a verse, and I get back to it. That's the beauty of investing into my own home studio. Like, literally, this is my apartment. This is my studio. You feel me?
Right. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope, man. I respect that, man. I respect that.
Everything. So,
respect that.
I get to sit home. I take my time. Ain't no bumbling shit. Ain't no rap. Like, I'm not rushing shit. I'm going to give you some good music. Because I'm from that era. I grew up in that era where you had to, put the pen to the pad and make some shit that makes sense.
No, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. We appreciate your grind. We salute your grind and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right after the show, man, please get with Epidemic. Epidemic provides a lot of products and services for artists like yourself. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can chop it up. And he does websites, he does graphics, he does billboard bookings. He does a lot of stuff, man. So get together with Epidemic on side and chop it up, and maybe I can get something going. You feel me? But you got a home here on the Big Show now. So whenever you got something going on, man, let us know. We book you again in the future, man. We definitely want to keep our eye on you, man.
Okay, right. Good. I like that. It's good to know. It's very good to know. Right. I appreciate y'all again so much. I'm glad y'all like the music, and trust me, I'm gonna keep bringing y'all good music, great music.
Right, man. All right, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate it. We apologize. We have another guest who is coming in, who's part of the more booking agency and Evo agency.
Is it my homegirl Asia?
Asia, yeah.
One last thing, courtesy, before you head out of here, make sure you send your information as far as address-wise to the Fix Show DMs so we can get you over a Lifted Tees package.
A care package. Yes.
A little care package from Lifted Tees.
Of course.
All right.
Send that over, man. So we appreciate you. Thank you and salute, man.
Thank you so much, Taz, Epidemic, Trase, Prez.
Already, bro.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. We live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. We are getting ready for our second guest. He said, how do you pronounce her name?
He said Asia.
Asia. Okay, I want to say it right. Let's bring Asia in. You know what it is. More bookings. Evo Agency. She is here. He was cool, man. I like that dude, man. He was cool, man.
Yeah, super cool energy. Yeah.
Right, man. Right. You gotta invite dudes. Those are the type of dudes you invite to the barbecues, man.
Yeah.
Right. Man. I was gonna say a lot of times we get artists on the show, and I think even with that, everybody try to be so artisty, like be yourself sometimes too. Okay.
Hey, we live on the Fix Show.
Hi, how are you?
We live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com.
How are you guys?
We have our second guest of the night here. I wanna know how to pronounce your name correctly. I don't want to say it wrong.
I heard you messed it up a little bit.
Okay, so
Nah, you ain't messed it up. I'm just playing.
How do you pronounce your name?
My name's Asia, like Asia.
Okay, so I said it right.
You said it right. It's
Asia.
pretty easy. Everyone always gets nervous. I guess because it's the first letter and the last letter, but there's no H. So a ah sound would be AH, like Asia. It's just Asia, like Asia, but with the Z.
Right. Asia. Okay, Asia is in the building. Shout out to More Bookings and Evo Agency. What's up? What's going on with you?
I am actually walking into a studio session.
Oh, you
Nice.
gonna walk us into a studio session? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Multitasking. I hear you. Multitasking. So I've been seeing a lot going on with you out there. I see you all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So
Working hard.
right. I see you working really hard out there. You know, I see the video shoots and everything. You know, I see everything that Scott is doing with you as well too. It
Hi.
it 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 looks like you really doing well out there as an independent artist. Talk to us.
Come on, I want an interview. See how he playing with me, y'all? I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
I have a mask. Look. All right, I got you.
Right.
Ain't that crazy? Wait,
So
hold
so
on.
let
The
let's
world we
let's
live in today is that
I
type of
know.
world, Asia.
It's a new vibe.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm putting it on for real. Why would I lie to you? I just got a lot of stuff in my hand. But no, I am moving around a lot because I just dropped Eat It Up. You know he's not letting me go up until then, right? He stopped.
He's doing his
Yo,
job.
he's not playing with me.
right. So you just dropped your single, right?
Eat It Up, yep.
How is that doing out there?
It's doing pretty good, to be honest with you. It's doing pretty good. We hit what 50,000 views on YouTube, on Spotify. I think we're somewhere in like 20,000 streams or something like that. It's doing pretty good. Better
Nice.
than I
That's good.
expected because it was a filler. It's kind of like a filler song. Super sexy. I haven't done anything like this. It kind of was just to. I can't breathe. Fuck that. I can't breathe. It was basically just to shake it up. You know what I'm saying? Like do something new, do something that I usually don't do to kind of like, oh, okay. It's been a while since I dropped some music and everyone's been asking like a lot.
Right.
So I wanted
I was
to
gonna
drop
say that.
something.
I was gonna get into that. I was gonna. Was it your gap between dropping from your last project? Was it the pandemic? Was it maybe you trying to get some other things in order? Like, what was that process like between putting out
Just
from your
being an
last music to
artist,
now?
to be totally honest, being super critical, being an
Right.
artist, being very specific, wanting, things to be a certain way. Like, wanting things to be a certain way, and yeah, that's
Now,
really
is that within like your personal self, or was that more business wise?
my personal self.
Okay. Right.
Hi,
Right.
people. Say hi. Look, I'm on an interview. Hi. What's the
How
famous
you
guy?
doing?
But yeah, no, for real, it was just myself. It wasn't like nothing specific. I just wanted whatever I was gonna drop next to be different, to be better. I do a whole bunch of genres of music, so that always makes it hard. It's not
Right.
like some artists just do like one thing. Sometimes I feel like I want to rap. Sometimes I feel like I want to sing.
Right.
Sometimes I feel like I want it to be like cultural. So it just really depends on the vibe. So like I might be working on a whole new project right now, and then by the time it's time to drop some music, I'm like in a whole nother mood, So that
Right.
kind of slowed up. But what I did this time was I just shot a whole bunch of visuals with the music, so I don't have a choice but to drop it, no matter what happens.
Right. Right.
That works.
Did you do that last time with your
No,
music?
I
Was
didn't
it
do that last
it was a
time.
lot of just dropping music without visuals,
Correct.
right? Do you feel like that time has changed? You need the visuals now?
I don't even think that it's times that changed. If I had it my way, I would drop a visual to every single thing. I think I've just accumulated. I proved myself with working with so much people, from like being on the show. A lot of videographers want to work with me. A lot of directors. I used to do scene set design, so like I know a lot of people behind the scenes too, with like
Okay.
videos and just creative people. So now I have like a array of creative people that just want to create dope stuff, and they know that I create dope stuff, so it's easier. Before it wasn't as easy.
Hmm.
Like it was times that we were spending huge budgets on videos, and it was like, we're not putting that out. You bugging. Like that's horrible. Like no
Hmm.
way.
Wow.
So like that, those growing pains are kind of gone. So like, it's just easier to create visuals now.
Nice.
Right. No, we definitely understand. I'd like to ask you a question about the state
Is it
of.
loud or I'm good? Should I put
No,
my
you good.
headphones on?
You good. I'd
Okay,
like to
cool.
ask you a question about the state of female music, and I'm explain what I'm talking about. So in the last couple of months, almost in the last year, you've had and I ain't gonna say no names, but you've had a lot of top producers, a lot of top artists talk about how explicit female music has been in the last year or two.
But they don't talk
How
about
do
how explicit men have been treating us for years
wait,
and
wait,
years
wait. Let,
and
let,
years.
let me let
That
me
was
get let me
okay.
get let me
It
get
was
let me
okay
get
to
to
be
my
swiping
question.
credit cards in our
Let me get to
behind.
my question, right?
Come
That
on.
wasn't the question. The question is, how different is your music and your content from all the other female artists that are out right now, whether they're industry artists or upcoming artists, whatever the case is? How different is your content from the rest?
Okay, cool. So 2 parts. I'm gonna give you 2 answers. First, I'm gonna stand up for my girls and say that everyone who has something to say about women and their explicit lyrics needs to understand that it's their fault that it was sexualized. Because there was a point in time it wasn't a whole lot of female rappers, whole lot of female artists, period, and they were not doing that. But no one wanted to listen. So you make your bed, you lay in it. So they need to shut up anytime anybody ever says anything about that.
Okay.
But in terms of my music, I feel like it's super different because my music more so comes from a cultural place. My dad's a producer, so I grew up in music. It's not something that like I just woke up one day and was like, "Hey, I want to give this a shot."
Right.
I kind of just grew up around different music. My dad does all genres, so pop, calypso, Haitian music, reggae, anything you could think of in terms of a genre, he can do. So I love a lot of different music. So mine's is not. I don't make like sex music. I would say I don't think that that's like a pocket that I want to be in or that I'm trying to be in for real. For real. I just wanted to drop something sexy, like okay, like that's how I felt with this song. I felt like it was a good vibe. I wanted to kind of pay homage to Little Kim. You know how many licks? That's the kind of vibe I was getting when I heard the beat, and then I just combined that with Wu-Tang's, Ice Cream video, how they had like the ice cream truck and like that sort of thing. So
Right.
I just wanted to like more so pay homage with that record, which is why I said like it was really supposed to be like a filler. It's not like a where I'm going with my
Right.
sound. Say no,
Right.
but I think my sound is really just me. It's really authentic. It's super Brooklyn. It's definitely Caribbean influences. Like I can't get away from that. That's just a part of who I am. And my goal is to end up in a place of popular music, not pop like bubblegum ish music, but like Rihanna.
Right.
Rihanna's the best example of if there's an icon that like, what footsteps is it that you want to follow? Who cleared a path for you? Probably would be her.
Nice,
Right.
nice, nice. Dope, dope, dope. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna take
So
it
I'm
up
not
top.
trying to be a city girl. Don't worry.
It's cool. I just wanted to ask you that question from
You
like
asked it
from a
so
journalist
politically
standpoint. You
correct.
know what I'm saying?
So thank
Right.
you.
Nah, it's all good. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it up top to the right. Epidemic. You got a question?
I don't know if he
Can
can
you
hear
give us
you.
like a little backstory between like behind the record, like how did you come up with the concept for it?
Hold on. I can't hear you. You sound low. Say that again.
I said, can you give us like a backstory, like to the concept, like how like you come up with the concept as more or less like the writing process and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, so like it's different every time. I think that's the coolest part about being a creative person. I don't have just like one concept. I'm definitely not one of those selfish artists either, where I'm like, I need to write everything. No. This is still business at the end of the day. So like, if somebody got a good record, I'm willing to hear it out. I'm willing to take it. If somebody got a bar that's better than the one I said, I'm willing to swap it out. Like I'm cool with all that. But my favorite process of writing isn't. It's either when I wake up from a dream, like if I dreamt about something and something pops in my head, something sparks, like literally just comes to me, or if I see someone going through a crazy situation and like bars start to come to my head, I will like write, just bars. I might not even be a full song. It might just be like lines that come to me, or I might be talking to someone and I say something that's quotable and it's like, oh, I gotta save that. I'm gonna use that somewhere. But the coolest process is visual. So like I like to say that I'm a visual artist first. I'm like a true creative. I'll do anything that takes any amount of time to be creative, like all day. Doesn't matter, anything. So whenever I hear a beat, if I like close my eyes and I can see it visually, that's probably like my favorite way to be creative, because it's like I could literally feel it. Like I feel like people should feel music. So if I could feel it and it makes me see something like a movie is depicting just from the beat, it's easier for me to come up with a song. But if I see nothing and I just have to like put some words down, it's like torture for me.
Right.
Right.
All
Okay.
right, cool.
Okay. Right. We gonna go over to Taz, our sponsor from Lifted Tees.
Okay.
Taz, you got a
Hey.
question?
Yes. So if you could describe your style using three of your biggest influences, who would it be?
Three of my biggest influences, style wise, Diana Ross, Cher, and Diana Ross, Cher, and who would I say is the third person? No new people really like. I don't really be jacking their style. I don't. I'm trying to think of someone that's like Caribbean, but I can't really think of someone that's Caribbean because there is no artist that really like gives you that vibe.
It wouldn't be Rihanna.
No, because Rihanna's fashionable, but she don't really give you Caribbean. You know, like she don't
Right,
really
right,
give
right,
you. She gives you like very high fashion. She gives you
right.
very, very beat vibes. I don't know. I would just say like Pasa Pasa,
Okay,
Trinidad Carnival. So that would be. I would
got you.
fuse those
Allison
two
Hines or
together.
something like that. Okay, got
Yeah,
you.
Pasa Pasa, Trinidad Carnival. But if I had to pick a person, I would say definitely like Cher and Diana Ross. Like
Gotcha.
they're
Okay,
everything.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. We hear
You
you.
trying to
We
be
hear
big?
you.
I hear
Right,
that. Go ahead,
right,
get it,
right.
Queen.
All right,
Yeah.
we gonna move
Very
over to
dramatic.
Prez. Prez, you got a question?
Yeah, I had a few things I wanted to touch, right? So I heard F ask as far as like you working and being as far as writing with other artists and such. So you are open to that type of energy when it comes to writing and such. Okay, so part one, where would you put yourself? What would you say yourself right now as an artist? What would you put yourself? Would you put yourself as an underground, emerging, top artist? Like, where would you say you are as far as an artistry where
Well,
you
I
want
don't
it?
have a million streams and $1 million, so I wouldn't say that I'm mainstream. I would
Okay,
say though, um, I feel like it's Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones, like describe music the best for me personally. Hopefully, it doesn't sound cliche. Where it's just good music and bad music, there really is no like level. Because there are people who are very mainstream, will make a lot of money, and they suck. Like
right,
everyone says
right,
they
Facts.
suck.
right,
It literally is just marketing and about dollars and about are you willing to like sell your soul? Are you willing to tell kids, hey, drink bleach?
right,
And
right,
make all this
Yeah.
money, or are you going to have some morale and say like this is not right, I should not be telling kids to kill themselves even though I'm watching them kill themselves and I don't want you to
right,
kill yourself, so like
Right.
that's like
right.
a tricky question. I
And
would
there's
just say that I
millions of
make good
artists, like you
music.
said, that they don't make mainstream and have millions of dollars and make great music.
Yeah, and there are people
Hmm.
on the
Right.
corner like who make no music at all and are more talent have more talent in their pinky toe than people who are
That's a
very
fact.
successful. But we have
Right.
to remember, like, that's kind of like a question for like an artist. So in the
Yeah.
creative way, I would just say that I'm a good artist. I think I'm a great artist. I think that I have a lot of pizzazz and I have a lot of just authenticity is what people are drawn to and what they gravitate to. And business wise, I would say business wise, I'm more on the emerging side because I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I mean, I've been on TV, yes.
Right.
I've done like a lot of accolades and I'm where a lot of people want to be, but
Right.
I'm not where I want to be. So
Right. That's respectful.
yeah.
So also, I see a lot of artists that's emerging. They don't work with a lot of other artists, and that's R&B, rap. That's this new type of energy from what I get. A lot of
Hmm.
artists are not collabing with other upcoming emerging artists. Where do
Hmm.
you stand in that boat as far as collabing with other emerging artists?
So that's tricky too, um, because it's two parts. So like being creative is a spiritual thing for me. So one, you could be creating with people who you just the vibe is not right. They could just be
Hmm.
opportunists. They could just be using you. You don't want to
That's
work with
true.
someone where it's not either mutually beneficial or more beneficial, and that comes from the business side. That's
Right.
like going to another Chinese store and you bringing them one chicken wing and they bringing you one chicken wing. Like you could have just kept
Right.
your chicken yourself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
I
Nice
didn't need to
reference.
taste yours
Nice.
and you didn't
Nice
need to taste
reference.
mine. Like
Yeah, y'all
I'm
funny
trying to
today,
I've
eat
never
man.
heard that
Italian.
one.
You know what
I
I'm
I'm
saying?
haven't
hungry
heard
now.
that one. I have
So
not heard
Uh,
that one.
so it has to make sense, like it needs to be some sort of exchange. Like maybe that person who you're collabing with branding isn't the best, and maybe
hmm.
your branding, like you can help them with something and they're helping you with something. It can't
Right,
Right.
just be
right.
like I always hear people say network across, And like that's true, but in music that doesn't really help. Because like if y'all both don't get no damn listens or views, like what do you really do? You're just wasting time. So
Right.
I think that's probably why people don't collab across in terms of like music as much as you would like, especially because it was a point in time where the music industry was like a lot of gatekeepers. So
Right.
collabing was strategic, and it was like this. They
But
was
it's a
trying to
lot
make
more
this
open
person.
now. I mean,
Right. So like you
people
could be
are,
collabing with
yeah,
someone and it's a waste of your time. You just did it
right,
for fun, for free time, for space, you know? So those
right,
are the
right.
things that's like scary. So you want to pick people that's buzzing. You want to be
So are
selective.
you planning on working with any upcoming artists in the near future? Do you have anybody that you would like to work with, or, you
Upcoming,
know,
probably not.
not
Yeah, probably not
oh,
upcoming. But
already?
there are artists that aren't mainstream per se. Like when I think of upcoming, I think of like just starting out. You
I
like
mean, yeah, okay.
still,
Let me say
doing
somebody close to
showcases
your
and stuff.
level. Yeah,
Like
no, let me say somebody close to your
probably
level.
not.
That's not mainstream.
But
That's
yeah,
still
there are a
emerging.
few people that's like homies. That's like, oh, I like this person. Like I want to do something with them. I think that it would be cool. I think that our demographics would complement each other. Yeah,
Okay,
there's a couple people definitely.
nice.
Nice. Okay, so I see that you're a woman of many hats. You are a
Yes.
model. You are an actress. You
Hmm.
consider yourself a philanthropist. You
Yeah.
do music.
Yep.
If you had to choose one thing to do with your life that
Mhm.
wasn't music, which one would it be? That
That
wasn't
wasn't
music.
music. It definitely would still need to be something creative. So I have a makeup line. Um, it would just need to be creative. Anything creative. So like clothes, making clothes,
Entrepreneurship.
painting. Yeah, pretty
Right.
much entrepreneurship, business.
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the little question. The big question is, I've seen that you've done some video work with famous Dex, Trey Songs,
Hmm.
a couple of other people. How do you take that experience of being in videos and transition it into like your music? Do you do that, or do you keep everything like separate?
Um, I don't do videos anymore. Unless it's like an acting role, because then it showcases like, oh, she can act, or like, oh, she
Hmm.
can
Hmm.
execute a role. Anything like that I'll still do, because it still correlates to my brand and what I do. But
Hmm.
I wouldn't just be like, I mean, I never was in a video like just shaking my ass anyway, but I wouldn't just be like a video girl in a video, nah, because it doesn't really fit. But it is kind of separate though. I guess what I learned from doing those videos, I don't even think I learned nothing. I think it's
So
more
you
so
didn't you,
just
you
like
didn't
a
learn anything that you brought into your music career. There's nothing that you went through, experiences that helped you get through certain things in your music career. Everything's been
in
separate.
those music videos.
Hmm.
Nah, I just be looking at them like some people like I'm never gonna do drugs. That's about
Right.
it.
Okay.
Probably the only thing is just like okay. But I have a background in actually being behind the scenes on video. So I used to be a stylist. I did scene set design, creative direction. So like I always knew about being on set or just doing videos, period. Whether it's for me or I'm helping someone create it, or I'm doing creative direction. So that kind of comes natural to me, like supernatural.
Okay. Okay. So we got a song over here called "Eat It Up." We
Eat
have
it
it.
up.
We're gonna play it for the people who are tuned in. We're live on YouTube. We live on Facebook Live. We live on the DTF app. We are live in multiple apps and streaming services right now. So we're
Lit.
gonna let the people listen to the song, and then we're gonna give you feedback right after the song. Is that cool with you?
That's perfect. Let's get it.
All right. So we
As
live on
long
the
as it's
fix.
honest feedback.
Of course. Oh,
Oh, you
oh,
want to write
that
show for that? You want to write
Absolutely.
show?
you on the
Good,
We're very
right.
honest.
If
good.
you don't know anything about this show, I'm gonna tell you right
I
now.
got
We
tough
give
skin.
you
Don't
a
worry.
1,000% the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? So we live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com.
Lit.
We're gonna get into this new joint called "Eat It Up." You know what time it is? DJ Epidemic, hit us with that new song. Everybody, mute your mics, please, while the music is playing. Let's get it.
Ice cream truck, man. Eat it up, man. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Hey. You ain't talking about me, you ain't talking about shit. 31 flavors, never know what you could get. I got thick ones, slim ones, tall ones. Red hair, brown hair, blonde hair, all fun. Now, how many licks does it take to get a stick? Let me play with it, wanna see how big it get. Now you can speed it up or slow it down, just don't clean it up when you eat it up, cause I like spit. I eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. I got every flavor that you can imagine. Got a white nigga that just flew in from the Aspens. Got a rich nigga slow down, he a freak though. Like to get his ass, so you gotta have a deep throat. Got a couple chocolate niggas from the Congo with some big dick talking bigger than the Mongo. And they finer than a ticket, hotter than a biscuit, but only wet pussy make them melt in a minute. Yeah, eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. Now me, they call me Big Mama, the boss of this, like Mr. Obama. I'm the creamiest, nastiest, freakiest, but in the streets I'm the classiest. Got women and men, I'm a hustler. Got 31 flavors, yeah, I got custom. But little nigga, sit down, we on the lunch date, and I'ma throw this ass back till you suffocate. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now eat it up, eat it up. Come and get this cream from my ice cream truck. Now 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck. 31 flavors, how you want it, you can get it. Stay getting cream like the ice cream truck.
Yeah, we're live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. That joint was called Eat It Up. We're going to start with the homie DJ Epidemic, man. What you thought of the track?
I like the track. I'm a big fan of like West Coast music and stuff like that. I was getting the Bay Area vibes from it too. So like that's the type of vibe I was getting from the record. It's produced well. I like the production a lot. I think it's dope.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, we're going to go over to Prez. Prez, what you think about the joint?
All right, so I'm not sure if you know, but I've been following you for a while now. I researched. I went to your page, like your website.
Mm-hmm.
So I listened to some of your other music and such, and I became a fan of some of your other music.
Mm-hmm.
This joint, I wouldn't really. I mean, I know how women are, so I know that there's gonna rock with women. I'm not gonna say because it's like, but for me as a male, I mean, I couldn't see me really like playing a record or like blasting it while I'm riding and shit. But however, I know it's a good record.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it can go because of the demographic that it can reach. It doesn't give me city girl vibes, which is a plus.
Mm-hmm.
It gives that sexy, a little bit explicit, good enough explicit vibe. So again, for me, the record is dope. As a male, I probably wouldn't blast it or nothing. But I know you as an artist from some of your other tracks, so I kind of like your rapping a little bit better, your rap style. So again,
like which
that
one?
might not.
What song? What's your favorite song?
I probably wouldn't say I have a favorite, but I heard a few. One of them was 3000. I think it was 3000.
Mm-hmm.
You had another feel, and I work with a lot of writers too. So you had another record, and because you said your West Coast, I mean, not your West Coast, your Trinidadian Caribbean roots. You had another one that was like
X-rated.
it was like X-rated.
Mm-hmm.
No, X-rated. It was X-rated because when I thought about the title, I'm like, oh, this is about to be some city girl joint. But when I heard the record, I was like, oh wow, this is some dope, wind your waist, get type of feel. So again, yeah, I kind of like your artistry overall with the different vibes you can pull from. So that's what's up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the disclaimer before I talk. I'm like the asshole of the show. You know what I'm saying? So
It's cool. Come on, Simon.
I'm the asshole of the show, but I'm gonna be real honest. Before the show, I didn't know anything about you. I didn't know anything about you. I saw you all over the place because of Scott, and me and Scott go back. You know what I'm saying? And I took an interest in the things that you were doing. I was like, she's doing some really good things. But before the show, I didn't know anything about you. The track that you just played gave me a little more interest in your sound and what you got to offer as an artist. Especially representing New York City. I love New York City artists. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to hear more, and I will listen to more. But I do like that West Coast vibe. Like I could even picture E40 on a remix or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Back.
But from an overall standpoint, as a whole package, I think you're dope. From what I see so far and from what I hear, I think you're dope. I started following you. So I definitely want to hear more. I'm interested in wanting more, and I DJ in Brooklyn, so I'm definitely gonna play the Eat It Up joint while I'm in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I'm at Crisis Bar on Broadway. Crisis Bar. Yeah, I'm there every Sunday.
Okay,
You know what I'm
cool. I'm
saying?
have to pull up one of these times.
Yeah. And we're about to have our 5-year anniversary of this show in October there in Crisis Bar. So you might want to come out for the 5-year anniversary. You are invited. You know what I'm saying? Last year we had Ron Brow's EPMD, the legendary rap group. We had Mr. C DJ. We had a whole bunch of people come out for the 4-year anniversary. So we're trying to make something happen through these COVID times this year for the 5-year anniversary. So getting back to you as an artist, like I like the joint. You know what I'm saying? I'ma also agree with Prez on would I play that like on my own outside of the club scene? Probably not. I would want to hear some bars. You know what I'm saying? I would want to hear some bars, and that's about it. But it's a dope filler, like you said. It's something to rock for the people. Something to get the dance floor rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. So I was going for it. So thank you.
Yeah, definitely a good joint for that.
If there's one more thing I could touch on real quick too.
Go ahead.
I also want to say in these times, I know you said your visuals. If you could do visuals to every song, it would be dope. But songs like this. Especially for a guy that said I probably wouldn't play it often, I would watch the video a lot more often than just playing the song.
Right. Did you guys see the video?
Dope visual. Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, I follow you. I see the promotion and everything for it. So I watched the video. I think it's. I definitely got the. Again, when you listen to the song, you don't get that vibe in the record. You don't get that kind of too raunchiness in the record. It's a sexy feel in the video, so the video definitely helps and makes the it's like a 106 in Park thing. Like when you hear a song, you're like, okay, that song is whatever. But when you see the video, you're like, oh shit, the song's hot. Like, okay, cool. Yeah. I get that feel when I see the video and listening to the record too. Also,
thank you.
Right. So Taz, what's up? How did you feel about the song?
I loved it. First of all, I love anybody with a dope flow, and that's one thing you do have. Your flow is
thank you.
So I already could tell if I listen to more music, I should like those songs because the flow is what keeps you, in
going.
The only thing I would say is I would want you to just build a little bit more in the chorus, but other than that, I like the song.
Thank you.
Right. So overall, man, overall, I'm sorry, I said man. Overall,
She's an entrepreneur.
Right,
Trace,
right.
come on, man. You gotta respect
Right.
her.
I'm sorry. That's why I corrected myself.
I was gonna say somebody must have trued you up and was like, "I'm not a man.
Right.
I'm a human." So it's okay.
My apologies. So, overall, we think you're great. You know, we love your story. We like where you're going with your career. You seem like a real business savvy artist, which is great. You got to understand the business if you're
Yeah,
doing
have
music.
to.
You know, you
Facts.
got to understand the business, and it's dope that you know you're following within your family's footsteps of being in the music industry. That's always dope. You know,
Yeah, super
we
dope.
we definitely want to invite you back, and we definitely want to hear more from you. So you know, whenever
Definitely.
you're
I got a
dropping
new
another
record
project
dropping
or something,
in a
right?
week. I think a
Right,
week.
send it. We would throw it in the rotation. You know, DJ Epidemic, he is our resident DJ. He also does our graphics, our website. You know, he
Lit.
has a lot of product and services that, you know, you guys could talk about offline if you want. You know what I'm saying? You know, please, if you get a chance, also follow us back. We started following you today.
Yes, I'm gonna follow
So when
you
you get
guys
a chance,
back.
do that. And we would like to see more from you. We definitely want to hear some more music, so you can flood our email with the music. We want to hear some joints. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely will. You don't gotta tell me twice.
Right. So right before we leave, because we only got a few minutes left. If you got any shout outs, if you want to let people know where they can find you or what you got coming up next in the next couple of weeks, please let us know.
Most definitely. So thank you, one, for the feedback. I appreciate you guys for having me. Shout out to the Evo Agency. And make sure everyone follows me on Instagram at azia.iam. Check out my website, iamazia.com. It's everything on me. Make sure y'all stream it, eat it up. It's out now. I got new music coming. I have a feature coming with a Mr. Neo Soul. So I got some new things coming out, videos, visuals, and it's lit.
Nice. Well, thank you. We appreciate your time. We know you're about to go into work. We
Facts.
appreciate Scott Moore. We appreciate, you know, the Evo Agency. This is another episode of the Fix Show live on DTFradio.com. Thank you for everybody tuning in on YouTube,
Right
Facebook.
before I'm sorry, before you close out, Trace, let's make sure we get her to send your address and whatever we can to get
So
you
we
a
can
care
send you a
package.
care package of
Oh,
our sponsor,
dope.
Lifted Teas. So we
Okay,
don't
yeah,
know if
let's get
you,
it.
do you smoke? Do you?
When I
What you?
can't sleep.
Okay, so we're gonna send you a bottle of each, one with infused and one without infused stuff in
Okay.
it. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
we're gonna send you a nice little care package from Taz, from all of us to you. So
Thank you
please
so much.
DM me a address or email it or have Scott do it,
Okay.
whichever way you want to do it, and we'll have something sent over to you really soon.
Thank you.
Right.
And we'll
All
do.
right. So once again, thank you for tuning in to the Fix Show. We appreciate everybody tuning in from all the platforms. That's our time. We're out of here. DTFradio.com. We see y'all next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yes.